Hello everybody, welcome back. I am just currently sitting in my house relaxing, and I am leaning on a bunch of books that I have picked up at the local Lifeline Big Book Fair, which this is what the marketing looks like if you are aware. The Big Book Fair is like you walk in and you donate or you pay for your entry ticket, and then you walk in. It is at a sports stadium center. So one room is about, I think it's 2 basketball courts, and the other room is 2 basketball courts as well. One's fiction, one's non-fiction. In the fiction room, there's bunches of tables that are like all organized in genres. And then in the non-fiction room, the same thing happens as well as the checkouts. And it's on twice a year. And I'll link all of this, by the way, down below if you're following me or watching this video from Australia in New South Wales. I know that they're on in New South Wales. I'm not too sure about other areas in Australia, but I went last night and it was the opening night. $190, roughly $200, and bought, I think, maybe 52 or 53 books, which levels out to be about $3.20 a book. And some of these books I feel maybe have been read once. Some of these books I feel are almost brand new. And anyway, I just wanted to show you and do a bit of a book haul on what I got. I'm going to insert now some footage of the actual night. So this is just my iPhone footage that I'm going to insert, so you have a bit of an idea. So I'll be back. Okay, this is the lineup of the books that I ended up bringing home. Ignore the washing over there. But yeah, and the slippers. But this is the lineup I'm about to go through. Let's start with a series that I have been loving lately, and I have been reading it, and that is Robin Hobb's The Realm of the Elderlings. If you're unfamiliar with The Realm of the Elderlings, it is 16 books. And it is made up of 4 trilogies, actually I don't think it's 4 trilogies. I think maybe the first and second are a trilogy, and then I think it's 4 and 4. I'm actually not too sure. There's a few like anthologies and short stories that go along with The Realm of the Elderlings. Did I think I would enjoy it as much as I have? No. And I'm going to create a whole video kind of documenting my journey on reading The Realm of the Elderlings. I am expecting that I will read a big chunk of it this year. I'm currently on the 3rd of the Farsi trilogy, which is the first series in the realm. It's Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin, and then Assassin's Quest. And it basically follows the journey of Fitz and just everything that happens to him in his life. And it's wonderful. I love it. But I'm going to go into that in another video. But yeah, I already owned this. This is the 3rd book. But what I picked up first of all last night, second series is called Ship of Magic from the Live Ship Traders. So I got book 1, and then I got the Mad Ship from the Live Ship Traders, and I really like this Voyager edition. They all look similar, able to hold them really, like that. You're able to like hold them well, which I really appreciate. So I got the second one, the Mad Ship, the third one, Ship of Destiny. I got them for like $2 each, $3 each, I don't know. And then I got lucky and I got the 3rd series, which is The Tawny Man, and I got book 1, Fool's Errand, which this I think is the series that I'm looking forward to the most besides the Live Ship Traders. Book 1, Fool's Errand. Book 2, The Golden Fool, which I love, love, love the design of these. I think, yeah, right up my alley. And then book 3, I got Fool's Fate. Again, maybe $2, $3 each. Then I also picked up, I think I got City of Dragons, which is the 4th series. I managed to pick up book 1, but it was this size, and I picked this up at the previous big book fair, which was last year, and I got this big size, which I don't really like. It doesn't match the editions that I have, but beggars can't be choosers. So that's book 1. That is The Dragon Keeper. And then we have book 2, which I picked up last night in the same style edition, called Dragon Haven. And I'm really looking forward to dragons being in the series because there are dragons and I love dragons. And then there's book 3, City of Dragons, which this is getting back to the editions that I really like. And then book 4, the Rainwild Chronicles, sorry, Blood of Dragons. So that's the final one. And then I managed to pick up the final book of the last series, which the last series is called Fitz and the Fool, and it's called Assassin's Fate. So this is the very last book in the whole realm. So I need to make sure I do not open this, do not even read the blurb, do not look at this at all. And then I randomly found the anthology of the Tales of the Six Duchies and Beyond, which is an anthology of the realm of Elderlings, and it's called The Inheritance. And it's super cute. Again, $1, $2, not too sure. Now I bought the first 2 books of the Soldier Son trilogy, and I thought for some reason that this was part of the realm of Elderlings. It is not. It's just a standalone. I don't know if it's a standalone trilogy or not, or if it's a standalone trilogy of another realm that she's written. She's written quite a lot, and she's one of the best fantasy writers I've ever read. I like the look of it. I probably will hang on to it only because I found the second book as well. I think the illustrations are really, really nice. So I will hold on to them. I'm not planning on reading those anytime soon though. But they're in my Robin Hobb, collection. Okay, I picked up Iris Murdoch's The Sea. I love the cover. I love the vibe. I love this edition. This is a vintage books edition, and they have this kind of art style on a number of different things, including Salman Rushdie's Midnight's Children, which is one of my favorite books. I have no idea what this is about. It is set in the glittery realm of London theatre, I believe, and yeah, I'm gonna read that. So I picked that up. That looked interesting. Did I judge a book by its cover? Yes, I did. The next one is The Shipping News by Annie Proulx, maybe? I'm pronouncing that wrong, but The Shipping News. I love this edition. Excuse me, I need to take the phone. Sorry about that. I was up to The Shipping News, and yes, very much looking forward to reading this. Jane Smiley is an author that I've been wanting to kind of explore for a long time. I picked up The Greenlanders. This book, any book that I find that is super bendy and feels worn in, like someone's really read it multiple times, I'm a big fan of. And this book is like bendy. And so I picked that up. I've also heard of this book before and really wanted to read it. Next we have Julie Otsuka, The Swimmers. Now, did I pick this up for aesthetic reasons? Maybe, but it also looked like a pretty good blurb. So I will let you know, it's only a short book. The next one I picked up was Anne Tyler's The Accidental Tourist. Very aesthetic cover. Enjoy it a lot. This one just looked fascinating. I think because when you're in the book fair, it's like you have a lot of people and the crowd kind of moves around the table. So you don't have like a lot of time to read the blurbs. So you really are picking up books just based off what they look like, but that's fine. Anthony Doerr, I've got here The Shell Collector. Again, looks lovely, pretty, but I also really enjoy his work. Of course, I've read All the Light We Cannot See and loved it. My partner picked this one up. This is the Yiddish Policeman's Union, Michael Carbone. And again, the cover of this book looks so good. A Place of Greater Safety I picked up. I also love this cover. It's shiny, it's glossy, but it just is beautiful. So I picked this up as well. I had a super quick read of the blurb. And this is another Hilary Mantel, short, which is nice. We tried to get all of the Thursday Murder Club books. I think it's a quartet. I think there's 4. We managed to get the second. I think this is the second one. I have not read the Thursday Murder Club. I'm planning on reading it as a recommendation. So that is the Thursday Murder. So that's the second one. The third one will pop up somewhere. I also got The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared. Again, amazing cover. Obviously mimicking a window. So this one is East West Street by Philippi Sands. Beautiful cover. All of these have beautiful covers, and it looks very, very interesting, and I am excited to read that. The next one, Helen Garner Monkey Grip. Now this was an excellent cover. This one is set in Melbourne in the 1970s, so I am trying to actively read a little bit more Australian literature. I am Australian, so I want to consume a little bit more of Australian literature, and this looks like a good place to start. I picked up A Little Life. I have read A Little Life. I read A Little Life maybe 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, and I really enjoyed it, but I don't have a copy, so I really want like this on my bookshelf. I just think it's a very popular book, obviously, but it's also a very well written book, and put that on my bookshelf. So that's not a reread. I bought Exiles by Jane Harper. I bought this for my mum, so I picked that up for her. Oh, okay, I think this might be the third one of the Thursday Murder Club. This might be the second and the third, and I've got the first somewhere else. I picked up by Jeffrey Eugenides The Virgin Suicides, so I did pick this up. I like this edition. This edition feels like a school textbook. These two, at some point in the not so distant future, they're like top of my fiction wanting to read. I also picked up Celestial Bodies. This is by Joka Ahathi. I picked up also Wings of Fire, the graphic novel, for my nephew. I think he will love this, and he's getting to the age now where he could probably really enjoy comics, if not already. And then my partner picked up the quarterly essay on obviously renewable energy, getting to net zero, and it's by Alan Finkel, so a very accomplished man. Will I read this? I am not too sure. I'm not going to say that I will, but I might. So it's nice to have a little bit of non-fiction in there as well. Then I decided, when I was really crammed in like sardines amongst the people around the fantasy table, that I would take the opportunity to just grab these beautiful editions of The Wheel of Time. Have I read The Wheel of Time? No. Do I plan on reading The Wheel of Time? Probably not this year. Probably not even next year. Will I read it? Possibly. So I bought it. And the editions I'm talking about look like this. If I'm going to have a fantasy books, I want them to look like this. Okay, this is what I want them to look like. This is the first one. This is the second one. So the first one is called The Eye of the World. The second one, The Great Hunt. The third one, The Dragon Reborn. Perfect. These all match. These all match. The fourth one, The Shadow Rising. The fifth one, The Fires of Heaven. The sixth one, Lord of Chaos. This feels like I might be in a amusement park or something. The seventh one, A Crown of Swords. Yeah. 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 Love it. Love it. Love it. Getting back to other genres. Everyone in This Room Will Somewhat Die by Emily Austen. I love this edition. My friend actually found this and said, oh, I was thinking about reading this, and I was like, same. And then she gave it to me. So shout out to her. This is the first book of the Thursday Murder Club. This I bought for my mum, but I might also read it. There Was Still Love by Fivelle Parrott. I bought Brokeback Mountain. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite actors, Heath Ledger. So I bought Brokeback Mountain. I have never read the book. I didn't even know there was a book. So Isabel Allende, I think that's how we pronounce it. Paula. The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker. And this does have, it's shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction, 2019. So not too old. Then, of course, Bret Easton Ellis. I bought Less Than Zero. I don't actually know if this is a fiction book or if this is, yes, it's fiction. Sebastian Faulk's Snow Country. No idea what it's about. It just grabbed my attention. I don't really know why. Will I read it? Not too sure, hopefully. The Dutch House by Anne Patchett. This is a beautiful cover. And is that the reason why I bought it? Yes, it is. And we're getting towards the end now. This is Jean Rhys Wide Sagrasso Sea. I really like these modern classics. I would like to very much collect quite a lot of them. I also got 2 children's books. The first one is The Rainbow Serpent. This is a wildly famous Australian kids book. I remember reading this book when I was growing up, and I loved it. Loved it. And then Big Rain Coming, I love children's books that are based off First Nation storytelling and the dream time. And yeah, I just love the illustrations, the bright colors. I think the stories are so wonderful. And I think that might be it. But overall, I didn't count, but overall quite a lot of books. So yeah, all of those books, it was 190. I hope you enjoyed that little book haul. Head over to, where's that bookmark? It's gone. Head over to, if you're in like the South Coast area of New South Wales, go to the Lifeline book fair. You get books and you're helping people out, so it's a win-win. Plus, if you don't want to read it or you lose interest in it, you can just donate it. Or if you finish reading it and don't want to hold on to it, you can just donate it. That's my collection. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.